Yo, what is going on, everybody? IG here, back with another video. Today's video, we're gonna get into a little bit of a sports talk. We're gonna switch it up from our last couple video game videos. We're gonna direct it to the NBA playoffs. All right. So we're gonna talk about Warriors versus the Mavs. Obviously, if you're into sports, you saw what happened last night. I definitely did not expect Phoenix to go down the way that they went down, and I knew Luka was going to do Luka things, but I definitely did not see Chris Paul and Devin Booker, going for 10, 11 points in a game 7. But we'll save that for another video, another discussion. Matchups has been set as far as the Western Conference Finals. We have the Warriors versus the Mavs. If anyone cares a little bit about the regular season, I know it doesn't really mean much once you get into the playoff basketball time, but the Mavericks, they did win 3 out of the 4 games in the regular season against the Warriors. But, you might have to take that a little bit with a grain of salt, just kind of depending on who was playing in those games. I know Clay was out for the first part of the year. They could have been different players in and out of the lineups. You're still trying to figure out your lineups going into the playoffs. So, you don't want to put too much into that, but I mean, the numbers are the numbers. Luka was Luka in that series. I think he averaged like 30, 31 points in the series. Steph Curry, he averaged, I think, like 20, 21 in that series as well when they played head to head. It's going to be a good series. I mean, it's going to be a real good series. It's going to be a lot of small ball. It's just going to come down to which small ball is going to be more efficient. Of course, you have the championship experience with Golden State. You got Steph, you got Clay, you got Draymond, Wiggins. Now the Poole party's coming along, Jordan Poole. It's a nice punch off the bench. You got Kuminga. We'll still see about Otto Porter. I know he was injured. He couldn't play the last couple games in Memphis. I think he was having a foot or back injury. But they did kind of mention that he should be hopeful game 1 of the series, which should be, I think, on Wednesday. So again, it should be a good series. And then you're going up against the Mavericks. You got obviously Luka, Jalen, Dinwiddie, Tim Hardaway Jr., another one who can be returning in this series. I know he was also dealing with a left foot injury, but they said he was a couple weeks away, and I think that was a week or so ago. So he could be returning at some point. If I had to put my thoughts on that, I think he may come back game 3, game 4 in Dallas. So we have to play that by ear. And then again, who's going to be able to step up? You have the others. You got Reggie, Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell. Even though Dwight Powell, I think it's going to be more small ball. So I'm not sure how much he's going to play in this series. As far as whom I'm going with, I think I'm going to go with the hottest team right now. I feel like Dallas is the hottest team currently in the NBA that's left in the playoffs. I think that they have the best player in this series currently. I think Luka is currently outplaying Steph Curry. I mean, Steph Curry does Steph Curry. Obviously, he's the greatest shooter ever. But as far as currently playing, I think Luka is going to be the best player in the series. Now as far as how the matchups are going to be, are you going to put Draymond on Luka? I don't think. I know Draymond is the Warriors' best defender. I just don't know if that's going to be the smartest option to start out with. If I was Golden State, I'd probably start out with Wiggins. We'll see how Wiggins will look against Luka. Then maybe you can toss Clay. And then after Clay, maybe you can toss, you got Draymond or if Otto Porter, Kuminga, Kuminga's going to be another one. He's young, athletic. He's another big body, so maybe you can, put Kuminga out there. Because like I said, Golden State, they're not a great defensive team, and as far as their offense, of course, you got Clay and Steph, but the biggest thing with them, they run a lot of motion offense. So you got to watch for a lot of the cuts, the back doors, all that's where they get those easy baskets. So Dallas is going to have to look to find a way to kind of minimize some of those easy baskets that Golden State typically get against other teams. And then on the Maverick side, I think, luckily you have Luka. I think the thing is with Golden State, I don't think they're a great defensive team. Clay, yes, Clay still has his shot, but I just don't think Clay is that defensive player he was prior to his injury. GP is still out. I think they can be had. I think that Brunson, Dinwiddie, and Luka, they can break down an offense. They can take you off the dribble, and they can get a lot of dribble penetration. I think that's going to be key in this series. Is how are you going to be able to stop the Dallas is currently big three with Luka, Brunson, and Dinwiddie. Then on top of that, if you're not able to minimize their penetration and break you down off the dribble, they got shooters everywhere. I mean, they literally have shooters everywhere. So I think that's where I think the advantage is going to go to Dallas in this series. I don't think it's going to be a short series. I have it going 6. I got Mavericks winning in 6, but could it go 7? I wouldn't be surprised. But I think they'll be able to get it in 6. I think Golden State, they'll win the first game, but Dallas, they'll get the split. And then I think Dallas would take the next 2 in Dallas. And then, we'll go from there. But it's going to be a good series. It's going to be a very fun series. What do you guys think? Who do you guys got going? I know, again, like I said, it's hard to root against Golden State because these dudes are tough to beat. Not only that, I mean, come on, let's face it, they get very lucky in the playoffs, man. Every time Golden State, they start their run, the other team's best player, one of their key players get hurt. So I don't know what kind of witchcraft Golden State got going, but every time, there's always a lucky bounce going Golden State's way. But overall, how do you guys see the series playing out? You got Warriors, you got Mavericks. Who do you guys got going to the finals? I'm curious to see. Let me know down in the comments below. I'll probably be doing another video to talk about the East side with Boston and Miami, so kind of stay tuned for that. Yeah, but again, like I said, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.